going on, everyone? Tosh coming at you guys with another Let's Talk video. It's been a little bit since I put out some content. We got some good stuff. The Fold 4 and the Flip 4. Talk a little more on the Fold 4. Now I'm gonna throw up some overlays so you guys got a better visual of what I'm talking about. Now the first picture I'm gonna throw up here, you're gonna see the Fold 3 on the left and the Fold 4 on the right. Now this is something that's kind of been a main issue with majority of the users using the foldable device. You are expected to have a heavier device. It is a folding phone that folds out to a tablet, so that was always to be expected. So it is expected to be a little bit lighter and thinner. Now the information that we have that was dropped by Ice Universe. If you don't know who Ice Universe is, his Twitter page will be linked down below. But he's a very credible source when it comes to these leaks with iPhones and Samsungs and Android overall. So if you want to go ahead and check out his Twitter page, he dropped some gems down there about all this information. He's always updating it. So go ahead and follow him down there. But the images that he dropped give us a better visual of what to expect with the Fold 4. Now on the left you'll see here the Fold 3, and on the right you'll see the Fold 4, and you'll notice it's not as tall, but it's just a smidge bit wider. I'm gonna show you another image here that will give you a better visual of that with it stacked on top of each other. Now you can see the Fold 3 is the taller version. You can see, I don't know the actual size difference, but you can see it's like in centimeters pretty much of how much the height difference is. Now they pretty much shaved off that top height to add it to the width of the phone, which I'm all for that. I didn't really like the aspect ratio of the folding device when it was like closed like this. So as you can see, it's a very narrow device. Now there are pros and cons to, as you can see, it's a very narrow device. The aspect ratio is a little bit harder to get used to compared to like a traditional phone such as like the S22 Ultra, which I've been enjoying a lot. And my update video on this as far as my experience with it compared to the coming from the Fold 2 and then kind of comparing the two will be coming out. And if you're interested in that, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you'll get updated when I put that video out. But I gotta say, I am really enjoying the S22 Ultra. I was going to trade in the Fold 2, but I have decided I'm gonna keep it because I know I'm gonna miss the folding device. They were only gonna give me a $600 trade-in value for this, so instead of getting 600 bucks for it, I might as well get more use out of it rather than being eager to buy a new foldable device. This will kind of crave that itch of having a foldable device. So I will be having more videos on my comparisons going to, you know, one of the top of the line devices. So width wise, it's gonna be a little bit better. I like the angle that they're going here with the Fold. They're gonna shrink it down as far as it being as tall. It doesn't really need to be that tall because it's just making you want to turn the device sideways anyways. If they can just make it to where you just open it up and it's comfortable like that, that just makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, I like that. Some of the aspect ratios, I'll throw some specs up that he also posted on his page, some of the internal and external screen ratios. So exclusive information from Ice Universe. The internal screen ratio on the Fold 4 is expected to be 6:5. Now the Fold 3 is 5:4, so you can kind of see the comparison there. And the external screen ratio for the Fold 4 is expected to be 23:9, and the Fold 3 at the moment is 24.5:9. Also some more information on the Fold and the Flip for the battery size. Now the battery size on the Fold 4 is expected to be 4,400 milliamps. That's not the greatest, I'm gonna be honest. I got a 5,000 milliamp battery on the S22 Ultra, which is a smaller device for one. It is a powerhouse. Granted, it has a lot of very powerful things that are gonna drain that battery, but it still doesn't have a massive inside display like this one, and then a display on the outside as well. So having a 4,400 milliamp battery is kind of a downer there, but hopefully the optimization of the software will keep it at least the same as the Fold 3. If not, we would hope a little bit better. Obviously we don't want it to be worse than the Fold 3, then that would just wouldn't make sense. But yeah, so battery life, we're still kind of not a good spot there with these devices. The Flip 4 though is expected to have a 3,700 milliamp battery, but yeah, battery life we're still kind of lacking there with the Samsung department. Now I'm happy with the battery life on my S22 Ultra. I know that's been getting some heat, but mostly on the Exynos side. I have the Snapdragon variant, so that's a pro for me. I haven't been having any issues. I know that's going to always be different per user based on how you use your device. That goes for the foldable devices, the flip devices, it doesn't matter. You're going to get a variety of different percentages per user, so I take that stuff kind of for a grain of salt. Now obviously if the device can't make it through a day, then we have a problem. You're going to hear me complain. Also, some other information on the Fold 4. Now in my previous Let's Talk video, I talked about how the Fold 4 will be getting the silo to hold the S Pen inside of it, which I thought, duh. I mean, that's one of the, other than the phone aspect ratio being one of the #1 reasons why people weren't a big fan of the foldable devices, the second issue people were having with the Fold 3 and the Fold 2 was the S Pen support. Now the Fold 3 has S Pen support, but you have to carry the S Pen with you. It's annoying, it's tedious. Most people don't even barely use the S Pen on, you know, the S22 Ultra, and that comes inside the device, as you can see here. Now I love it. I don't use it every day, but I do like having it there so that when I need it, it's there. I don't have to think about it. But if you have the Fold 3, you have to plan to bring it with you. You gotta be like, oh, I might want to jot some notes today and let me put this in my pocket or something. So it's something you kind of have to keep on the back of your mind. So it just made sense for the Fold 4 to have a silo for the S Pen. That would kind of kill all the gripes that people talked about. Battery life, we're still kind of sitting there. The aspect ratio, especially on the front screen, a lot of people complained about. That will also be wider with the Fold 4, so that's curbing that issue that people had. But we're kind of taking a back step now. It is rumored that it won't have the S Pen silo in the Fold 4. I don't know why. I think it might be they want to kind of tackle the thinness and lightness of the device and see where they're working with after they get it to where they want it, because let's be honest, it is a heavier device, so I'm not knocking that they're gonna make it thinner and lighter. I think that is a good angle to go for, but it would have been nice to have the S Pen silo, which is a reason why I do love the S22 Ultra. It has the S Pen silo, it has the amazing cameras, which is why I left the Fold 2, and the Fold 3 was no better. They had very similar cameras to the Fold 2 and the Fold 3, so I wasn't really missing out going up to the Fold 3 either. So hopefully the Fold 4 will have upgraded cameras at least to the S21 Ultra aspect. That would be great. Again, I don't see myself rushing to get the Fold 4. Everything I'm hearing sounds nice. It's going in the right direction for sure, but I'm not hearing anything that's really making me want to get the Fold 4. Again, they're doing a lot of small increment changes that is great for the lineup, and I definitely really enjoy this lineup, and I hope they tackle all these issues. It would be nice to not have a crease at all that stuff would be great, but to really hit home with the foldable devices for me is camera quality. The S Pen, I know I don't use it every day, but it would be just one thing I don't have to worry about. So when the phone comes out that does have the S Pen, I don't need to think about, oh, I need to upgrade now because that one does have the S Pen. And top quality camera, so I can use that for everything from my videos to my photos, which is probably the #1 reason why I got the S22 Ultra. So the screens are already amazing quality. The Fold 3 has the 120 hertz on the outside display, so really is there. You just need to get the cameras. Obviously making it thinner and lighter is a pro. I'll be happy with that, but you get used to it. So yeah, Fold 4, hopefully it wows us with something that hasn't came out, but at the moment it's going in the right direction, but it's really nothing that's wowing me. It's making me really want to change or want to go back to it at the moment. So everything I'm hearing so far about the Fold 4 really isn't getting me too excited. It doesn't get me excited at all, I'll be honest. I do like tech, so I'm really like, you know, into it, but it's not really that exciting. Now if they had amazing camera quality and an S Pen, you might win me over there, Samsung. So until we're there, right now, that's what we have for the Fold 4. That's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys got informed on some Fold 4 information you didn't know about. Again, everything will be linked down below. Other than that, hit the thumbs up. It does help out the algorithm. And as always, hit that subscribe button. Y'all stay nerdy. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.